The Pleistocene epoch, a time of titans. A world where nature's raw power sculpted both the land and its inhabitants. Woolly mammoths, with their thick fur and towering frames, traversed frozen landscapes, enduring the harshest of climates. Saber-toothed cats, with their iconic fangs, stalked their prey with precision, embodying the fierce struggle for survival. And among them, a predator reigned supreme. The dire wolf, a creature of unparalleled strength and cunning. Larger and more powerful than its grey wolf cousin, the dire wolf was a formidable hunter, dominating the icy plains. Its bone-crushing jaws brought down massive herbivores, ensuring the survival of its pack in a world of scarcity. Its chilling howl echoed across a world locked in ice, a haunting melody of dominance and survival. For millennia, dire wolves thrived, adapting to the challenges of their frozen world and maintaining their place at the top of the food chain. They were an integral part of a complex ecosystem, but change was coming. The planet warmed, glaciers receded, reshaping the world they once ruled. Prey animals vanished, their habitats transformed, and with them, the dire wolf's dominance dwindled, leaving them vulnerable. Around 12,500 years ago, these magnificent creatures disappeared from the earth. Their reign had ended, leaving only fossils to tell their story. Their extinction, like so many others, serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life on Earth. The natural world is a delicate balance, a web of life where every thread plays a role in sustaining the whole. Disruptions, whether through natural shifts or human actions, can have cascading consequences, unraveling ecosystems and threatening survival. Yet from the ashes of extinction, a glimmer of hope emerges, a testament to nature's resilience and humanity's ingenuity. Modern science, wielding the tools of genetic engineering, promises to rewrite the past. But at what cost? The answer lies in the choices we make today. Deep within the earth, fragments of a lost world endure. Bones, teeth, and other remnants of ancient life hold secrets encoded within their very structure, DNA. This molecule, the blueprint of life, can survive for millennia. Like whispers from the past, these fragments offer tantalizing glimpses into creatures long gone. Scientists, using increasingly sophisticated techniques, can now extract and analyze this ancient DNA. Each strand is a time capsule, revealing not only the physical characteristics of extinct animals, but also their evolutionary relationships and the environmental pressures they faced. The ability to read these genetic blueprints has opened up unprecedented possibilities. What was once lost, it seemed, could be found again. The field of de-extinction, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, began to seem tantalizingly within reach. Could we, with this newfound power, bring back the giants of the past?
The quest to revive the dire wolf began with a single ambitious goal, one that seemed like science fiction not too long ago. To use the power of genetics to bring back a species lost to time, researchers embarked on a journey that would push the boundaries of modern science. The process, while complex, hinges on a few key advancements in biotechnology, each step requiring precision and innovation. First, scientists needed viable dire wolf DNA, a task that involved meticulous extraction from ancient remains. Fortunately, well-preserved remains yielded genetic material, providing the blueprint for resurrection. This discovery was a breakthrough, but it was only the beginning. Next came the intricate process of gene editing, a field that has revolutionized our understanding of genetics. Using CRISPR-Cas9 technology, a revolutionary tool that allows for precise modifications to DNA sequences, scientists could rewrite the genetic code with remarkable accuracy. They targeted specific genes within the genome of a closely related species, carefully mapping out the genetic similarities and differences. In this case, the gray wolf served as the closest living relative, providing a genetic framework for the dire wolf's revival. By altering these genes to match those of the dire wolf, they could reconstruct the ancient predator's DNA. This painstaking process of editing and analysis brought them closer to their goal, essentially rewriting the story of extinction. The result? 3 dire wolf pups, born in a lab, representing a monumental achievement in genetic science. These pups, carrying within them the echoes of their extinct ancestors, symbolize both hope and the power of human ingenuity.
This groundbreaking achievement, built on years of research and collaboration, marked a pivotal moment in the field of de-extinction, a milestone that could redefine our relationship with nature. It raises hopes for conservation, offering a glimpse into how we might restore lost ecosystems. Yet it also sparks profound ethical questions about our role in the natural world and the consequences of playing God with life itself.
The birth of the dire wolf pups sparked immediate controversy. Were these animals truly resurrected dire wolves, Or were they something else entirely? Critics argued that the limited genetic changes made to the gray wolf genome resulted in hybrids, animals more akin to genetic chimeras than true representations of their extinct counterparts. The debate centers on the concept of genetic cosplay. How many genes must be altered to constitute a new species? Is it simply a matter of physical characteristics? Or does true de-extinction require a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the animal's behavior, ecological role, and evolutionary history?
The question of authenticity cuts to the heart of the de-extinction debate. If the goal is to truly bring back lost species, then the bar for genetic fidelity must be set incredibly high. Otherwise, we risk creating creatures that are mere shadows of their ancestors, inhabiting a world vastly different from the one they once knew.
Check, check. Check 1, check 2, check, check.
Section 5, the ethics of resurrection, playing God or righting wrongs. This is a topic that challenges not just our scientific capabilities, but also our moral compass. It's a question that has sparked heated debates across scientific, philosophical, and even spiritual communities. You know, the ability to manipulate the very building blocks of life raises some pretty profound ethical questions. It's not just about what we can do, but what we should do. Where do we draw the line between innovation and interference?
Is reviving extinct species really just humans playing God? Are we trying to assume a role that's not ours to take? Or is it simply the next step in our evolution as stewards of the planet? Are we overstepping our bounds and tampering with the natural order? Could this lead to unforeseen consequences that ripple through ecosystems and societies alike?
Or could it actually be a form of atonement, a way to take responsibility for the damage we've caused and to attempt to restore balance to a world we've disrupted? A way, perhaps, to right the wrongs we've inflicted on the planet through our own actions. After all, isn't it our duty to fix what we've broken, especially when we have the tools to do so?
Proponents of de-extinction often argue that we, as humans, have a moral obligation to restore what we've destroyed. They see it as a chance to rewrite history, to bring back what was lost and give it a second chance. They imagine a future where these resurrected species could, well, help rebalance ecosystems that have been ravaged by climate change and habitat loss. Could these species become symbols of hope and resilience in a world facing environmental crises?
But on the other hand, opponents caution against hubris. They remind us that nature is complex and our understanding of it is far from complete. They warn that the unintended consequences of introducing genetically modified organisms into the wild could honestly be catastrophic. What if these species disrupt existing ecosystems or outcompete current inhabitants?
They also point out that focusing on resurrection might distract us from the urgent need to protect the species and habitats we still have today. Isn't it more pressing to save what's already here, rather than gamble on what's gone? Doesn't that seem like a valid concern? After all, resources are finite, and prioritizing one effort often means sidelining another.
The debate over de-extinction is without a doubt complex. There are no easy answers here. It's a balancing act between ambition and caution, between hope and responsibility. It forces us to confront some really fundamental questions about our relationship with the natural world and, of course, the limits of our own ingenuity. In the end, perhaps the real question is not whether we can, but whether we should.
The prospect of reintroducing resurrected species into the wild raises a host of ecological concerns. Ecosystems are intricate webs of relationships shaped by millennia of coevolution. Introducing a new, or in this case reintroduced species could have unpredictable and potentially devastating consequences. Would resurrected dire wolves, for example, compete with existing predators for resources? Could they introduce diseases into vulnerable populations? What impact would their presence have on prey animals and plant communities?
The potential for ecological disruption is a major concern for critics of de-extinction. They argue that the risks outweigh the potential benefits, particularly given the uncertainties involved. Until we can fully comprehend and mitigate these risks, they believe caution is paramount.
The successful revival of the dire wolf, if indeed it proves to be successful, has far-reaching implications beyond a single species. It opens the door to the potential resurrection of a myriad of other extinct creatures, from the iconic woolly mammoth to the enigmatic passenger pigeon. The technology behind de-extinction could also have profound implications for conservation efforts. Scientists envision a future where gene editing could be used to enhance the genetic diversity of endangered species, making them more resilient to disease and environmental change.
However, this technology also raises concerns about unintended consequences. The ability to manipulate the genetic makeup of species could have unforeseen and potentially irreversible impacts on biodiversity. It is crucial that we proceed with caution, guided by ethical considerations and a deep understanding of the potential risks involved. The de-extinction debate marks a crossroads in human history. We stand on the cusp of a new era, armed with the power to reshape the natural world in ways previously unimaginable. But with great power comes great responsibility. As we venture further into the realm of genetic engineering and de-extinction, we must proceed with caution, humility, and a deep respect for the intricate web of life that sustains us. The decisions we make today will have profound and lasting consequences for generations to come. Will we use this newfound power to heal the wounds we have inflicted upon the planet? Or will we create new and unforeseen problems? The future of conservation, and indeed the future of life on Earth, hangs in the balance. The resurrection of the dire wolf serves as a potent reminder of the boundless possibilities of scientific inquiry. Yet, it also compels us to confront uncomfortable truths about our place in the natural world. Are we merely caretakers of this planet, or do we now wield the power to reshape it according to our own desires? The de-extinction debate is not merely an academic exercise. It is a call to action, urging us to engage in a thoughtful and informed dialogue about the ethical implications of scientific progress. It is a plea for responsible stewardship of the planet, and a reminder that every action, no matter how well-intentioned, has the potential to ripple through the intricate web of life for generations to come. The choices we make today will determine the legacy we leave behind. Let us proceed with wisdom, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to safeguarding the future of life on Earth.